Hey there, theater addicts. My name is Danielle Benson, and I'm here just outside the Penthouse. I have just seen Doubt by the Seven Tyrants at Tyrant Studios, which is upstairs of the Penthouse in downtown Vancouver. I love Seven Tyrants Productions. This is the second Seven Tyrants production that I've seen, and I am starting to suspect that every single one of their shows is going to be very solid. Just like Krapp's Last Tape, which I saw last time, this was an extremely solid piece. It was a lot more actors. Krapp's Last Tape was just a one-man show, and this had 4 actors in the play. And for such a small space, I was a little concerned how they were going to pull it off, because they had like 3 or 4 different locations in this tiny little theater. But it was full, and they made really good use of the space. I was really impressed by how they managed to make something that could have felt really, really crowded and really, really cramped. It still felt quite spacious, and they really included us. You do feel very much kind of almost part of the action, because you're really in there in the play. So if you're not familiar with Doubt, the idea of the show is kind of in the title. It's quite ambiguous, and they leave you to make up your own mind at the end. So nothing is spelled out for you, nothing is decided for you. You don't get an answer at the end of the play, and that is one of my favorite things, because you get to talk about it afterwards. As far as the acting goes, I felt like a lot of the acting was really, and all of the acting was really solid. The main nun, who is the kind of accuser, as it were, I found that, I mean, that's such a difficult character to play, and I found that, I don't know, there was just something, I wanted more of something. I either wanted her to be a little bit more compassionate and kind of relatable, or I wanted her to be a little bit less relatable, and I just felt like it was right down the middle, and it just wasn't quite right for me. And at the beginning, she felt a little bit too theatrical for the space, although that did kind of calm down as the show went on. So it is a really small space, so if you are used to performing in a larger space, I can understand how that would be an adjustment to make. But overall, all of the acting was really strong. They were very believable and very much aware kind of their surroundings and how not to overdo it. There was quite a lot of exposition in the script. I found that quite surprising, because John Patrick Shanley is quite a famous playwright, and I wasn't expecting, there were a couple of really clunky bits that I felt just kind of really were out of place, but most of the time the dialogue was really smooth and really subtle. Just every now and again I was like, wow, that was not necessary. I didn't find it that funny, but a lot of other people in the audience did, so I'd really like to know what you think. I don't know if it's too close to home because of the religious content, or maybe not close to home enough for me not to find it amusing. I mean, there were like pieces where I would smile, but I wasn't feeling laugh out loud. It definitely felt like a drama to me, but not to everyone else. So there you go. I'd love to know what you think. Yeah, just man, the set and the lighting were just so well done. The music in between scenes, however, I still don't know what I think about that. I'm ambiguous about that as well, because I felt like it was really jarring. I felt like it really didn't fit the mood of the piece, but that might have been really intentional, because maybe they were supposed to be kind of making you a little bit ill at ease, because that was kind of the point. So I don't know. Overall, I feel like it was a really solid production, really realistic, really well acted, really well written, obviously, and really well put together. I felt it lacked a certain tension that I really like, especially at the beginning when the accusations are coming out. I felt like the background of tension wasn't there, so it felt a little bit kind of out of nowhere, but that is a very small thing. This is only the second piece I've seen by Seven Tyrants, but I'm definitely going to watch out for them, because this is consistently solid, like really solid, really high quality theater, and I'm excited to see more of it. I hope that they sell out as much as they did tonight, every night. It's a tiny theater, so please do go. If you're feeling like you're in on the action, that's even better. And a lot of the staging is kind of designed so that you, like when there is a service going on, we are the audience in the church, and that's kind of cool. So yeah, I love the venue, I love the company. I'm not sure how I feel about the script, but I feel like it was really well executed. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. I think this is definitely one of those shows that people come out with different opinions. Did he do it? Didn't he do it? Was she right? Was she wrong? And halfway through I was thinking maybe this shouldn't be called Doubt. Maybe this should be called Certainty. But I see by the end why it was. So once again, my name is Danielle Benson. I am here just outside the Penthouse. I was reviewing Doubt by Seven Tyrants Theatre Company at Tyrant Studios. If you have seen the show, if you plan to see the show, if you've seen the movie and you have thoughts on that, please do comment below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to make sure that you don't miss anything. And also check out the website for a complete listing of everything that's going on in Vancouver theatre-wise for the next month or two. I'll see you then.